Hello there, my divine collective. Welcome. Welcome to today's reading. We are going to be looking into your connection, whether it's a new connection or a pre existing connection. We're going to hear from the guides what it is that you can expect from this connection. All right, so I've got three choices for you, three piles for you. The first pile, all of these cards, by the way, are taken from the Crystal Oracle deck. And so let's look at the first one. The first pile is the Ember Crystal. That's the card itself. But our pendulum is a Tiger's Eye crystal. All right. So we've got a Tiger's Eye pendulum, and our card is an Ember card. All right. And our message is give it to God. It says, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. Right. And then our second pile is the emerald crystal. All right, the emerald crystal card. Okay, and the message there is ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. And our crystal pendulum for this pile is this beautiful green crystal. And it's got this beauty. It looks like a tiger print, but of course, this is a green crystal. So I'm not sure what the name of this crystal is, but it's a beautiful, beautiful green pendulum crystal. All right. So now we've got the third pile here, and this is the Sherite crystal card. All right, I hope I'm pronouncing the name properly. And the message here is spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. All right, and the crystal pendulum that we have there is the amethyst. All right, and so these are your piles, my darling collective. Choose, and I'll see you at your specific pile. Hello, pile one. All right, so now you have chosen Ember. Okay, so as I peek into the energy of this particular crystal card, what comes to me is a very warm energy. All right, very warm, generous, giving, loving energy. And you can also see this lady here that is being depicted in the card herself. She seems to be, she's got a beautiful radiant face, and she's just glowing, and you can see she's oozing with love is just oozing out of her, warmth, kindness, generosity, and even the whole energy of the card itself, the colors, everything, the fact that it's so beautifully gold, even though that's ember, but the color, the radiance of the whole thing just speaks generosity, abundance of love, abundance of kindness, abundance of warmth, abundance of beauty even. All right, and it also speaks passion as well. It speaks energy, strength, and yeah, so that's the energy that we are already getting here. So what that says to me is that you are a very wonderful human being, very warm, very this is you. Basically, this is a depiction of who you are. All right, and we're going to find out why is it that the guides are saying here this is something that we need to give over to God. Of course, every situation we surrender it to God. We surrender everything to the higher powers to be able to take charge of the situation and direct us to where we need to go. So we're going to find out specifically why is it that we need to surrender this situation to the guides. What is going on there that we need to surrender? Is this something good, or is this something to be concerned about? But yes, so let's peek into the energy of the tiger's eye as well. Tiger's eye also speaks to this energy of abundance. All right, so I would say that you would definitely be, the energy that's coming through here is the energy of Nine of Pentacles. All right, so this is a very independent divine feminine, a very well-to-do divine feminine, a very intelligent and someone who is wise, mature, kind, loving, and so this is someone that is they've achieved a certain level of success in life. And when it comes to finances, you are either, where you want to be, or you are almost there. You are on a very good track. You are on a very good path there. All right. It's because, this definitely speaks to how abundant you are. All right. And you're not only abundant financially, but you are also abundant, spiritually. You are abundant. You are abundant in your kindness, in your warmth, in your generosity. You are a bubbly human being. You are someone that is well connected. Yes. You are very young at heart. You are very productive, very creative, very aspirational and inspirational. All right, so this is who you are. Some of you could be the Queen of Wands, someone that is very social, someone who is the center of the social scene. You may not necessarily be that, but your very energy itself makes you someone that is very magnetic in that way. You do draw a lot of attention to yourself, even if you are not trying to. All right. And it's because of this radiance that you exude here. It's not necessarily because you yourself are putting in that much effort in that regard. Now let's find out what the guides want to tell us about this connection. Okay, or what the guides want us to know about your situation. All right, so let's find out what's happening with the situation. I'm going to put this here. Let's put this here, and then right, I'm gonna put here. So the guides, we've got discontentment with the relationship. Some needs are not being met. We've got falling out with people for the relationship. We've got threats, past relationship hurts, not healed. We've got third party situation. What's going on in this connection? We've got there are problems in the bedroom. There's a lot going on in this connection. There's a lot going on in this connection. All right. Let's see what else. Okay, loyal, faithful love. Partner not supportive. Someone is feeling unsupported. We've got threats, finances. We've got threats, partner prioritizing others over you or the relationship. All right. Here it is here. So let's hear what the guides want us to know about the situation. Let's put this here so that we can. All right, so what I'm getting from the energy of these cards here is that so this relationship has come at a great price. This connection between you and this person has come at a great price. All right, I want to just quickly check here if this is a new connection or if this is something that is. All right, so this is not a new connection. This is a connection that has been going on for a little while. All right, so you've known each other for a while, for perhaps a few months or even perhaps, a few years, but it's not something that has been taking place for more than 3 years. Okay, and so what the guides are showing here is that the connection has come at a great price. And the reason why this is the case is because there are some people who were not happy with the connection, people in your lives who did not believe that the two of you should be together, and they most certainly did whatever it is that they could to prevent the relationship from having its success. All right. And this was not the only problem that the two of you were dealing with. You were also dealing with the fact that, within a relationship context, there will be some disagreements, there will be some differences, there will be some, problems, some hurts, a whole lot of things that will take place that need to be resolved. And so, as a result of, both this issues here, which is falling out, you ended up having to fall out with people in your lives, all right? Friends, who were meddling in the relationship, family who were meddling in the relationship, people who believed that they knew better, whether they did or not, but they interfered with the relationship. So you had to deal with that, and you also had to deal with your own problems in the relationship. And then there's also a situation here with the third party. And as I peek into the energy of it, what I'm seeing here is that, so these people tried to set your partner up with someone. All right, they tried to set your divine counterpart or your divine masculine, they tried to set your person with someone. All right, they tried to arrange someone so that this person could leave you for that person. All right. And this one, where the guides are showing problems in the bedroom here, what I'm picking up from this is that these are not significant problems. This had to do with there was too much contention within the connection that it became a little bit difficult for you guys to, it started getting difficult for you guys to connect the way that you wanted to connect. And even if perhaps you wanted to, but you began to perhaps withdraw from each other with regards to the physical, or we'll call it actual side of things, just in case YouTube gets upset with me. So that's basically what happened there. All right, so we had this situation where you grew discontent with the relationship. You lost trust in each other, you lost faith in the relationship, and you did not want to engage with each other at an intimate level anymore. That's what is showing here. All right. What also happened is that as you were having this problems here with this other people meddling in the relationship, your partner found themselves in a position where they felt like they had to choose between you and these other people. And some of these people were, of course, your partner's family, all right, your person's family, and people who were important to them. And in their effort to, mediate between the two sides of the situation, or to create peace within two sides of the situation, somewhere, somehow you felt left out, because at the end of the day, this situation meant that these people were literally attacking your relationship, and you felt that your person was not taking the necessary kind of stand that they needed to take on your behalf and for the relationship. All right, and this is why you felt that you were not supported, and you also felt that they were prioritizing other people over you. All right, and then you remain loyal to your partner throughout this phase, but eventually you became discontent. Right, you just grew discontent, you were just no longer happy in the situation. And I'm moving around on my seat here because I'm actually doing this on a yoga mat. So eventually you grew discontent, and you were just no longer happy with the relationship. All right. That's what's happening. This is where you are now. This is where you are. You are dealing with a lot of discontentment, and perhaps this is why you are doing this reading, or you are looking into the reading, is because there's a lot of discontentment. There's a lot that you have dealt with. You came into this situation with all this beautiful energy, this warmth, this radiance, this fire, this passion, and all of this has basically been wearing you down. And over and above all of that, there are also some challenges with regards to finances. And I don't see you as the person that's dealing with the challenges when it comes to the finances. I see the partner being the one that's dealing with those challenges. So I want to quickly get some tarot and see what the guides want us to know. What else the guides want us to know about the situation. All right, so I want to quickly have a look at tarot. I want to quickly pull some tarot, see what the guides want us to know about the situation. Let me see if I can do this and this. And this. So here we go. Okay. There we go. All right, Spirit, what do you want us to know about pile one? Okay. There you are, Divine Feminine, with the world in your hands. Spirit, what do you want us to know about this situation? We've got our beautiful Divine Feminine here. She's got her beautiful wands in her hands. This is a season of prosperity, a season of love, a season of joy, a season of happiness, because she's got the world in her hands. So finances are a threat in the relationship, as we can see here. Finances having to do with opportunities not showing up the way that they are meant to show up. Okay, so this is okay. So all right, so let's look at this first. So you are fighting for your territory, you're defending your position and feeling worn down after defending your territory, but you've successfully done it. You don't feel like you've defended your territory. You don't feel that you don't feel secure in the connection. All right. And you are seeking inner guidance from the guides. You've withdrawn from the connection. Okay, you've withdrawn from the connection. Okay, because you've had to put up a massive fight and you don't feel like the fight, it's like you had to fight, but even after the fight, then you feel like, okay, what why did I even fight for? Was it even worth it? This thing that I fought for, was it really worth it? Because here I am all worn down and everything, and it's like now here we are having financial problems. Like, was this really something that I should have fought for? Was it not a sign for me to just maybe let go of this whole thing? The mere fact that I had to fight so hard for this whole thing. Now here we're having so many problems, so many attacks on the connection. Like, you just feel, see, you feel weary. This beautiful strength that you exuded here, now it's not there anymore. See, like, you're tired of fighting. Like, you do not want to do this. You don't want to do this anymore. You do not want to fight. You do not want to, you just want to, yeah, walk away. Right now you feel like walking away. You're looking at your cup, as, see, this Queen of Cups and this person here, even though they represent fire and water, but energetically they still represent the same thing, because these are two generous souls. All right. And so you are looking at your beautiful, cup here, and you are thinking, Maybe I should keep this cup to myself. You know, this is my cup. I need to protect my... You are reconsidering this whole situation. This connection, you are definitely reconsidering it. Okay. Now, let's find out... what's going to be the outcome of this situation? Oh, excuse the guys as they speak through my burping. All right, so now we've got this situation here. This is a weary traveler. You're a weary traveler, but you're coming home. You're bringing the ones home. All right, so all your hard labor, everything that you had to fight for, okay, you're gonna see the results. You're gonna feel the exhaustion. You know, you've carried everything. 10 of Wands. You've carried everything on your shoulders, because that's how it's felt like. And you had to believe, you know, as the guys showed us with the cards that I've covered with this tarot now. You were loyal and faithful, you know, in this connection. And so what's going on there is that you're going to see the result of your loyalty, of your faithfulness eventually. I wonder what happened with the third party situation, but we'll ask the guides. Let's find out now what to expect from this connection. What can we expect from this connection? Spirit, tell us what to expect from this connection. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Baby steps towards finances not happening. Clarify Page of Pentacles. Okay, so someone is rejecting a whole lot of opportunities that are being presented to them, because the opportunities are not great opportunities. Okay, they are bad opportunities. Okay, there's opportunities that are having to do with someone is rejecting something here. So you are rejecting you're not sure whether you want to take, after all is said and done, you're not sure whether you want to still keep going. And yet you are just about to see the results of your investment in this connection, if I have to put it that way. Now the Page of Wands has to show up to say hello. I feel like the Page of Wands is here to remind you of who you are, you know, this radiant divine feminine that you are, this passionate, wonderful person that you are. Somehow I also feel like this Page of Wands is bringing news about an engagement or something like that. I don't know. And then also what this page is telling me about is you can do it again. There's still hope. Yes, there's still a chance. It's not all, you see, you can start again. It's not all lost. All right, it's not all lost. You can do it again. See, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. You can do it again. Strength renewed. Okay, now let's go back to the message. Give it to God. Okay, give it to God. Yeah, now I understand why is it that we had to give this to God, because this is a very difficult situation that you wouldn't otherwise overcome with your own, you know, finite human strength, right? You definitely need God's strength to be able to overcome the level of opposition. There's nothing as painful as dealing with the kind of opposition where, you know, there are a whole lot of people that do not support your connection, especially if you know that your intentions are good and you know you've done everything right with regards to the connection. Unlike when you know you are doing something wrong and your partners or your person's people are trying to protect them, that's another story. But when you know that, you know, you are really just generally well intentioned, you've done nothing wrong, you're not cheating, you're not doing anything, you're giving your relationship your best, you're coming with this beautiful, vibrant energy here, and then what you get is so much opposition. You know, you're constantly having to fight to hold your position, you're constantly having to fight, you're feeling exhausted. I mean, really, you coming here with this beautiful energy. You know, you've got everything, you are the full package, basically. That's what the guides are showing here. You are the full package here. You understand? And yet you find yourself in this awkward position all because of love. You find yourself looking at your cup in a very skewed way, like, you know, you from the side, looking at your cup from the side, like, this cup of mine. Usually, you know, when we're looking at the cups, usually the cups are being offered to someone. But when you look at the queen here, the queen is not sure whether she should actually be giving this. This is the kind of cup that the queen keeps to herself. It's like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to give this cup anymore. I'm withdrawing. See, so this is the situation that we're dealing with here. So I understand why it is that you feel despondent, you feel like you just don't want to, you know, invest in this anymore. I totally understand. But according to what the guides are showing here, you know, and you're looking at this and you're like, I don't think I want to go back because I'm not sure if it's going to get any better. But the guides are showing that, you know, yes, you feel tired, but you're just almost there. You see, like, you're almost there. You're just about to arrive. You know, you are just about to, you've got everything, you got all your ones together, all 10 of them, you've got them. All right, so you've got everything that you needed together for to lay the foundation perhaps for this relationship. And now you are almost there, you are almost home. Okay, you are almost home. And it's been horrible, it's really been horrible. You're not sure whether you want to do this anymore, but you're almost there. You can still do it. You can still, you know, go at it again. You can still do it. Your strength can be renewed again. Your strength can be renewed again also. All right, you can start afresh with your person. You can open a new page, and then you can, you know, you can still be cautious with your cup if you want to, but there's hope for your connection. All right, so that's what I would say. There's definitely hope for the connection. um all is not lost. It's horrible. You've been attacked. You faced a lot, and there's been a third party situation even that you've had to deal with, but you eventually, you know, overcame all of that, or you are going to overcome all of it. All right. So I just want to quickly see what happens to the third party situation here, because you know this third party, your partner, your person was not really trying to do anything there. It was a setup in some shape or form. But the third party is, even energetically, as I peek into the energy of it, the third party is not a factor. Like, they are so not important, it's not even funny. The third party is not something that's there to stay. If the third party is even there, it could have been a one night stand situation, if at all, or it could have been a situation where perhaps people spoke or whatever, but it didn't get any far. It cannot get any far. There's nothing there. There's no energy. There's no momentum. There's nothing. All right. So let's see. Okay. See, this is, we're looking at the third party situation, and what the guides are showing us is, you know, offers. So it was just a temptation, you know, like, and also another thing here that I'm looking at here is, from this information that the guides are bringing through, you can see that this is, there was also black magic involved, some kind of manipulation, either manipulation or, you know, black magic, because these things here, it's all magic, it's illusion, it's some kind of distortion of reality. And in a different reading and in a different context, this could mean, you know, something entirely different. But in this particular instance, what this is representing is just, you know, it's like, temptation, someone being tempted with a whole lot of things here, you know. And you can see this is a magician presenting things to a person, but it's sort of like, it's as if a magician is doing that whole smokes and mirrors situation, throwing dust, throwing clouds in front of a person, creating this scenario. And so that's really what it was. Some kind of a distortion. It's your person was caught off guard dealing with whatever situations that they were dealing with, and this is how they ended up, in that situation with the third party. But I'm not I'm not too concerned about it. All right. King of Knight of Cups reversed. See, Knight of Cups reversed. So there's nothing that your partner feels for this person. There's nothing. There's no love. There's nothing. There's no hope of any what's this, any commitment or anything like that. There's no relationship here. There's nothing. The cup is upside down. Okay. This chances are, the way that it looks here, your partner even said to this person, I'm actually in a relationship, I'm committed, I have my person, I don't like, I just don't want to do this. And maybe this person said, no, it's fine, whatever, I don't know, but they could have done whatever it is that. See, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's, I mean, this, we could talk about, karmic situations. Someone is this is not even a karmic anything. This is no factor. All right, I'm not going to even look for any more cards to try and get any clarity about the situation, because it's very clear there's nothing going on between these people. Like, it's a third party that was being arranged so that this person could be some kind of an obstacle. Perhaps the idea, even with this whole manipulation, smokes and mirrors and situation like that, chances are this could have been an orchestration so that it can look like a person is doing something that they're not even doing. You understand, something along those lines. But yeah, I'm not going to say anything to add any more to that. What I want to do is I want to see if I can get some messages from the Divine Animal Oracle. Okay, this is a lot. All right, where are we? All right. Polar bear, ancestors. All right, so we've got ancestors here. The ancestors fighting and defending you, fighting for you, defending you. Then we've got deer, power. All right, so the last one is sea otter, transformation. All right, so give it to God. Let God transform the situation on your behalf. Let him turn this thing around so that you can then begin to see how that he renews your strength and renews this relationship, puts you back into that beautiful state, or puts you in that beautiful position of wish fulfillment, getting what it is that you wanted to get from the get-go, what you were signing up for, which is, a true healthy relationship. What can you expect from this connection? I would say to you, you can expect for things to turn around. You can expect for things to change. You can expect the invisible forces of life to fight on your behalf. That's what I can say. It's not an easy battle that you've been on, but definitely things are going to work out in your favor. All right. So that's that, pile number one. Thank you so much. Hello, pile number two. You've chosen the Emerald Crystal card, and it says ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. All right. Now let's peek into the energy of the card. So as I peek into the energy of the card, of course, the first thing that stands out to me is the green color. All right, this beautiful emerald green color. And you can see that the whole energy of the whole thing is nature. All right, connection to Mother Earth, connection to you know trees, connection to plants, and connection to life. All right, and so I want to peek into your energy as well, so that the guides can tell me who you are based on this card. You are actually a very spiritual person yourself. All right, you are a healer. All right. Okay. So whether you know it or not, you are definitely a healer. You are someone that has a gift, a spiritual gift, and you are someone whose energy is just healing in its very nature. All right. So you could be literally doing spiritual work, or you could just be someone who just naturally is healing, and you are probably someone that likes to engage in spiritual, what I would call spiritual rituals. From time to time you have your times, maybe on a weekly basis or monthly basis, or however often that you see it fit. But you do have this thing where will set yourself apart. You either perhaps like to spend a lot of time in nature, meditating, or you have your own practices in your own private space where you just um, go into your corner or into your sacred space, and you do spiritual practices. You do some kind of spiritual activity, some spiritual rituals, to honor your guides, to honor the higher powers, to honor God, whatever spiritual practice or spiritual path that you are on. But you are someone that is very spiritual. All right. So when I look at the crystal, the energy of it speaks to, it just reminds me of a tiger. The prints on it, it reminds me of a tiger. And also just the movement, the motion, the strokes of those colors there reminds me of, it just gives me a sense of forward movement. So you are someone that is passionate about doing good things, doing amazing things in the world, someone that wants to heal the world. So you are very passionate about healing, making a difference. You are passionate about affecting and impacting people's lives in a positive way. So that's the energy that I get here. And you are so passionate about it. You do not allow anything to deter you. um, and you are well equipped and well fueled in that regard as well. So and you thrive in that sphere. Whenever it is that you are exerting your energy and investing it into healing, and also whether it's healing yourself, bringing healing into your body, or you giving healing to others, this just ignites you. It just fuels you. It just it does all these beautiful things to you. All right, just makes you radiant like that. Okay, so now let's hear what the guides want us to know about your connection. Ooh, blessing, pregnancy. All right, so I hope this is something that you were planning. Some of you are going to be falling pregnant, and if not, you are basically going to be giving birth to a new endeavor, something beautiful, something amazing, something creative. It's definitely a blessing. All right, nurture, nurturing. And isn't this also who you are? You are a nurturing spirit. The guides are showing us blessing. This relationship is supported by significant people in your life. Pile 2, happy relationship. This is what's going on in your connection. You do have threats nonetheless, because your partner is prioritizing other people over you in your relationship. Threats, betrayal. Even people who love each other do betray each other in this upside down world. Even people who are not toxic do hurt each other in an upside down world, in this so-called matrix world, right? It happens to good people. It happens with good people. Loyal, faithful love. Spirit, give me a different energy from the first pile. All right, not too many similarities, please. How? Third party situation. How? Relationship for lust. Okay, so I see the third party situation has to do with lust. Mar, why? Why? Okay. So this connection has a very, very strong potential, a very, very big potential for happiness, stability, and basically starting a family. Okay, having a family. Um, the energy that I'm getting here is that this is something that both you and your partner are looking for, and yeah. However, there seems to be a problem here that has to do with someone not being faithful in the relationship or in the connection. I just want to quickly check here with the guides if this is a new connection or if this is a pre-existing connection. All right, let's just ask the guides here. Okay, so again, this is not a new connection. Just like with pile one, this is not a new connection. This is a pre-existing connection. All right. So this is a relationship that is supported. This is a relationship that is loved. This is a relationship that is beautiful. You and your partner get along very well. You've got a beautiful connection. And you know, there's loyalty and faithfulness to the relationship. However, it's not 100%. Okay, so one of you is not being faithful in the relationship. One of you tends to, go out and do things that they are not supposed to be doing. You know, bringing third parties into the mix. And I don't believe that you even know about this, because the way that things are good between the two of you, you don't even suspect that. But in the future, you are unfortunately going to be disappointed to find this out. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news like this. All right, unfortunately, you're going to find out in the future that your partner is not being faithful to you. This is definitely going to feel like a betrayal, and you're not going to be happy about that. Okay, you're just not going to be happy about that. um and how you're going to find out is you're going to start feeling like, okay, your partner's priorities are no longer the same. Okay, you're going to start feeling like, what's going on here? It's going to feel like there are other things that are more important to your partner. Like, it's like, okay, fine, maybe suddenly your partner starts, like, the whole time they've just been doing okay. They've been coming home every night, and at the right time, maybe 7 p.m. or 6 p.m., they are home, and they just doing the normal thing. But all of a sudden, then it seems like, he has to keep going wherever it is that he has to keep going, or there's some kind of a work emergency or a family emergency that he has to attend to, and all of that. And this thing becomes a regular thing. And then all of a sudden, it's like the relationship is no more in that stable footing that it was in, initially. And with a little bit of digging, you end up finding out that, okay, fine, your partner is not it has not been faithful. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean he doesn't care about you, or anything like that. Let's find out um, what what can we expect from this connection. Let's go into tarot and see what the guides want us to know. I just want to clear the energies here, so that we don't deal with the same stuff that we dealt with in pile one. As usual, we've got some rogue elements here. See, some cards are facing the wrong direction. Okay, so we want them to face the right direction. All right. Okay. Hear what spirit wants us to know about this situation, because this is a happy relationship. The loyalty and faithfulness, I really believe that someone thinks that if their partner doesn't find out about them cheating, that means they're loyal. It's like, if I do everything in my power to protect my partner from finding out the things that I'm doing behind their back, then that means I'm faithful. That's my way of being faithful, you know, that's my way of being loyal. It's not until, you know, someone faces the threat of losing their relationship sometimes that they realize that certain things are not ideal. Spirit, tell us, what is it that you want us to know about this connection? Connection between pile 2 and their person. Tell us what you want us to know. Between pile 2 and their person. I'm not reading that. It's 2 of them. Ooh. Don't be shy, pile 2 cards. Don't be shy. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You two could be, you know, high school sweethearts. You could be childhood sweethearts. You could be coming from the same hometown. You could have a similar childhood in common. You know, you could have a similar background or similar childhood experience, you know, but there's an innocence to your connection that's very nostalgic. Excuse me as the guides speak through my burp. Ace of Pentacles, why are you coming back? Why are you back here, Ace of Pentacles? Why are you back here? An opportunity denied, an opportunity rejected. Why? Spirit, please clarify Ace of Pentacles in this connection. Oh. Why? Why? Opportunity rejected. Even this situation here, if you look at it clearly, like if you look long enough, you can see that this person is being offered flowers, but they're saying no to those flowers. It's like, nope, I don't want these flowers. Why are you giving me the flower? I'm the one that you know, I'm wearing this thing here, which looks like I'm the one that, you know, makes the flowers. So what I'm seeing here in this situation is, okay, now massive conflict between you and your partner, all right, and you are fighting over the betrayal. And of course, you know, he's apologizing, he's trying to get back into your good graces. This is you fighting. And you know, you feel like you messed up this opportunity. You had an opportunity, I gave it to you, you messed it up. So now you know, you're trying, coming back, sweet talking me, coming here with your cups. I don't want them. All right. And here, really, this is more like this is how you see him. You see that he rejected the cup that was offered to him by the guides through you, and you are now rejecting his offer. All right, you are rejecting him, his apologies, and all of that. This is what's going to happen in this connection, or you know, for some of you. All right, but where is the connection headed? You'll eventually get over the hurts. You'll eventually forgive each other. You'll remember how happy you were, you know, even though you are looking the other way here. You'll remember that, oh my word, we built all of this together. I'm the one that's wearing these gloves here because I'm the one that's been decorating all these beautiful flowers in these cups. The cup that he's giving me, I'm the one that actually packaged everything together, you know. So it's me, it's us. We build this together, and you will forgive him. And well, why is strength coming up again upside down, right? Okay, so let's see, why is spirit clarify strength for us, strength in reverse for us. Major Arcana. Emperor. So what I'm seeing here is that just when you're about to give up, just when you are about to give up, just when you are about to give in, that's when things will actually turn around in the connection. And it will look like you have lost the situation. That's how it's going to look. It's going to look like, there's no fixing this situation because, I mean, what's with all these third party situations? Now chances are you're even fighting with third parties, isn't it? But what it looks like here is that even after all is said and done, your divine masculine, your person is going to show up, for you. You will not need to be strong for yourself. He will actually show up here. He will be the one that will be resilient for the relationship, and he will definitely play his part in salvaging the relationship. All right, what else do we need to know, Spirit, about this connection? All right, death. Okay, so we don't need to worry about death. We don't need to be afraid. In reverse. So something that was supposed to end, all right, something that was definitely supposed to end, that was definitely supposed to um you know be done and dusted with, basically buried, that doesn't happen. Okay, the opposite happens. Okay, so this relationship is not going to end. All right, this is what you can expect from your connection. You guys have been together, for a while, and you've dealt with some infidelity. That's the major problem for your relationship, is infidelity. But the that's not going to be the end of the relationship. That's not going to be what's going to break the two of you down. You will overcome that. You will you will get to a state of balance and harmony in the relationship. Your person will do what he needs to do. All right, he will take charge of the situation, he will take charge of himself, and he will honor the connection. The relationship will not come to an end. The attack on the relationship via the divine masculine will not bring an end to the relationship. All right, let's see one last message. One last. Okay, I would say this is disillusionment. All right, this is disillusionment. um Whatever it is that used to cause your divine masculine to want to go out and do all these things that he was doing, third party situations, it's it's not going to work anymore. Right, it's just like it's just going to lose its sway over him, and he's eventually just going to decide, what, I want to I want to be on the straight and narrow. To me it looks like, maybe when he deals with the situation of that prospect of really losing you, that's what makes him feel like, I'd rather give up on this. I'm no longer doing this. All right, that's how it looks like. It's like, I'm not doing this third party situation thing. I'm not putting my partner through this anymore. I don't want to see my partner losing their radiance and all of that. That's how it feels. All right, so, and then that's how, and I keep referring to your person as the divine masculine, but if it's a divine feminine, well, take it as it resonates. But yeah, so that's how it is. What else do we have? Okay, is there anything else that the guides can tell us about this situation? What can you expect from this connection? You can expect a beautiful outcome after some difficulties. You're gonna deal with some third party situation. Either this is someone that they've been dragging along, or but according to what the guides are showing here, the third party situation is not just one person. Like, the third, your partner has a thing for third parties. Your partner has that thing. he's one of those people who believes in commitment, believes in relationship, he believes in love, everything. He believes in a family, but he also believes that it's within his right to basically have third parties, have one night stands, have things going on the side that you know nothing about. All right. Now let's see what messages do the guides have for us. We're gonna look at Moonology Oracle deck. See if there's anything that the guides want us to know. Some motivation, something to. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. All right. What action is this that we need to take? Moon in Aries, new moon in Aries. Time to take action. So for me, what that says is that this is where your divine masculine needs to take action. All right. That, and he needs to basically speaks to how that he needs to do right by you. He needs to do the right thing. Have faith in your dreams, and your dream is to, you will celebrate your relationship. Waxing crescent moon. You'll celebrate your relationship. You will have your victory over, the obstacles that present themselves in the relationship. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. All right. So, trust issues will definitely ensue, but eventually, you will celebrate your connection. The relationship will be restored. Harmony will be restored in the relationship. The joy, the peace, and happiness will be restored. You will definitely celebrate this connection. All right. You will. This connection is a good connection. So it's got a lot of bumps along the way, but it's not a bad thing. All right. So there's hope for the two of you also. Pile 1 and pile 2, there's hope for your situation. Okay. So I do not condone, I do not support any horrible things that people do in relationships at all. But yeah, this is what the guides are showing me here, and I'm just going to share that with you to say you will overcome those obstacles. They'll be not great obstacles, but you will overcome them. All right, so that's it for today, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. All right, so now you chose Charoite card, Charoite, this crystal card. You can see here that we've got a heart that looks like it's wearing a crown, but I don't think that's what the impression that they were trying to create here. But nonetheless, it looks like it's wearing a crown, and it's got wings as well. All right, and then it's surrounded by this sort of like dark smoke or something like that it's creating this circle of protection around it. All right, so that's our crystal card there. All right, and so what can we say about this card? What can we say here? The energy that comes through from this card is, firstly, the color speaks to a third eye. All right, the third eye chakra, because it's purple, violet, all those wonderful colors. And so this is someone that is spiritually awakened. So this is you, soul tribe. This is you, divine feminine. You are a spiritually awakened somebody. And even as I'm tapping into this, the guides are saying to me that you've got the gift of dreams and visions. So you do see certain things. You do receive images, messages, and communication from the guides. All right, and so this is who you are. And the guides, you are someone that actually works with the guides. You've got a team of invisible forces that work with you. All right, that are assigned to you, that protect you. Chances are you are someone that's here on a big divine mission. All right, on a big spiritual mission, almost similar to pile 2, and perhaps even pile 1. But it's, I don't know, the guides are just showing me this information the way that they're showing me, so I'll just share it with you how it comes. And so yeah, so you're definitely someone that has a spiritual mission. You are you are on an angelic mission, or in some shape or form here on this plane of existence. And so you are protected, you are shielded. All right, so and what this dark smoke or this dark cloud here represents to me, it's something that is invisible, you know, because now you can't draw something that is invisible. I really believe that the artist that, you know, put this thing together made this to be you know, dark like this, just so that we can see the difference between that you know, cloud of protection and the other stuff that is going on here. So the forces that are protecting you are very much invisible. It's not something that can be seen, but these forces are not only just protecting you, but they are guiding and leading your life. They are doing a lot actually in your life. So you definitely work with invisible forces of life, and you know it, and yet the knowing is so innocent, and it's like the whole situation is so subtle that yeah, it feels natural to you. It doesn't feel extraordinary, but you are actually a very extraordinary human being. All right, so that's who you are there, and you are a very, very protected someone. You are someone that the guides will definitely close doors for you where you are not supposed to go. They will definitely, you know, cause problems for you where you are not supposed to be, you know, those kind of situations. Basically, your life is ran by the guides. Like, you're not someone that can just do your own thing just like that. Like, every single thing that you do, you have to be led and guided by the guides. Now, let's hear what the guides want us to know about your connection. All right, but before we do that, let's look at our crystal amethyst. All right, so now with this amethyst pendulum, the energy that's coming through there is still the very same energy that confirms who you are, you know. So you are a very gentle spirit, very gentle, very loving, you know, very deeply intuitive, very guided, very led, you know, and there's so much innocence that the guides are bringing forth here, you know, in this energy, that hence they have to protect you, you know, hence they have to step in to protect you, because on your own you are not someone that is inclined in that direction where you will, for example, be wanting to, you know, engage in fights or engaging in anything that is negative, you know, anything that is low vibrational frequency. You are not one to be doing that. So the guides typically have to step in, and they regularly do that because they understand that you are, you know, on a different type of a path. You know, you walk. Oh yeah, the song that is coming to mind when I think of you is this song that says, I walk with the goddess, I walk with the goddess, she walks with me. Something along those lines. All right, that's the track. That's the song that comes to mind when I peek into the energy of pile number 3. Is this person that, you know, she's carried by the goddess, you know, by the invisible forces of life. You are carried by the invisible forces of life. So, and you know, in this world, understandably so, with the existence of narcissists and toxic human beings and toxicity in general, we are all, you know, advised and, from time to time encouraged to, you know, have boundaries, look into certain things, and, you know, be fierce and basically fight certain battles and so on and so forth. But the reality of the matter is that not everyone is inclined in that direction. You understand? As much as you want to, you definitely have boundaries. Everyone or should have boundaries. However, not everyone is aggressive. Not everyone is, you know, into you know, violence. Not everyone is inclined along those lines. And some people are just innocent. You know, some people, they just thrive in being innocent and just being free and just, you know, being loving and just, you know, flying high, you know, basically just basking in a very high vibrational frequency. And it's not possible for you to always be on a high vibrational frequency and constantly be fighting battles at the same time. You understand? So and many a times you want to find yourself just being carried by life. And pile number 3 is that type of a person that is being carried by life. Pile number 3 doesn't fight their own battles. The guides fight their battles. All right. So the guides fight your battles. Let's see what's happening in your connection. Let's hear what the guides want us to know about your connection. Pile number 3. Okay. All right. Relationship under attack of black magicians. Ha ha ha. The guides, no wonder the guides are fighting for you. No wonder the guides are protecting you. Because black magicians be trying to mess with you. And these black magicians are attacking your finances. All right. Attacking your finances, causing fights. making you to fall out with people, you know, making people to turn against your relationship, people to start saying, ah, no, he doesn't have money. Why should you be with him? Oh, no, you are with him for his money. He should just leave you because you're a gold digger, you know? But the relationship is blessed because, you know, you will find yourself traveling if you have not yet been doing it. These black magicians are causing so many conflicts in the relationship. They are fighting with you, causing people to fight with you in the relationship. But it's a surprisingly beautiful love. This is why they're fighting with you guys, okay? Because there's a lot that can be achieved and is being achieved in this relationship. They're trying to separate you, all right? They're trying to get you guys to come to be apart, all right? They're trying to turn the relationship into a toxic thing, okay? Now, I want to ask the guides, is this something new or is this something old? Okay. None of our piles today are in new relationships, and I thought the connection was going to be a new connection, but nope, none of these connections are new connections. You guys have been together at least minimum 3 months to 3 years. That's what's been going on in the connection. All right, so but the biggest challenge that you are dealing with is attack from black magicians, and they are the ones that are causing all of these horrible things to happen there. And of course, where they are poking at has to do with your own, you know, unhealed wounds, fears, traumas, issues from the past. All right. Look at this. Look at this, because we're not going far. We're not wasting time here. This is very clear that once again, this is a good connection. All right, this is definitely a good connection. How do we know this is a surprisingly beautiful love? All right, so this is a good connection. The two of you are good together. You should be together. It's not you that wants to separate. It's the negative forces of life that are trying to separate you, because it's highly likely that your connection is a divine union. All right, because look at that, this old man and his dogs here and all this funny things, you know. This is celebration of what you've achieved in your relationship, and this is a celebration of the relationship itself, and you definitely have a family. This is a beautiful thing. This is a solid thing that you've got going on. It's a blessed union. It's definitely a beautifully blessed union that you have. All right, so allow yourself time to sit and reflect and see the situation from a different perspective. The fights, the battle, the conflicts that are taking place between the two of you, they are not coming from you. They're coming from external forces. Don't buy into your thoughts, those negative thoughts that are, you know, there's nothing that, no one is cheating on anyone here. All right, no one is cheating on anyone. No one is doing anything to anyone. Let's have a look. See, the only thing that's going on is other people other people fighting against what you have, literally. Like, there's nothing between the two of you that's wrong. All right, okay, so this 8 of Swords, what's going on with the 8 of Swords? Feeling stuck, feeling blinded. Okay, all right, I see. So what the guys are saying here is that if you allow yourself to see the situation from a different perspective, you'll see you are not stuck. You are not stuck. You are not powerless to the situation around you. You are not. All right, so you are not a victim in this situation. You are going to be fine. All right, let all of these negative things, walk away from them, leave them alone. Cut these toxic people out of your life. All right, and you're going to do that. You're going to cut the toxic people out of your life, people that are influencing you negatively in your relationship, people that don't play a positive role to your relationship. Leave them alone. All right, and then you'll see your finances are going to start rebuilding themselves again. Things will begin to you know, pick up for you. You will be okay. You will achieve a lot together. All right, you'll definitely achieve a lot. This is not a bad connection. This is not a mistake. This definitely looks to me like a divine union. All right. Okay, So it's time to, if you've separated from your person, it's time to get back with your person. All right, it's time to get back with your person. If you decided to walk away, if somehow you guys are in separation, the separation is ending. If they left you for whatever reason, maybe because of this conflict, the separation is ending, it's coming to an end. The two of you are going to get back together once again. Death in reverse. Okay, so the relationship is not ending. All right, the connection is not coming to an end. Instead, you are experiencing, okay, the Fool. Why is the Fool in reverse? Spirit, clarify the Fool in reverse. You are not a fool. Okay, I don't know why this Fool card is coming like this, and when I'm asking the guides to clarify for me, and then they're saying you're not a fool. You're not a fool. You're not a fool for sticking around. You're not a fool for giving your partner for whatever conflicts that are going on there. You're not a fool for believing in the relationship. You're not a fool for holding on. All right. You're not a fool for working hard for the relationship. Wow. All three piles actually have good news. None of the piles have negative. Okay. There are challenges in the relationship, major challenges in the connections, all three piles. But all of you, you've got good news. The connection is a positive connection according to what the guides are showing. So here what I'm seeing is, someone that's wanting to reject this, an offer that's coming to them. Six of cups. All right, someone is trying to, is it six of cups? Let's see, two, four, yeah. Someone is trying to reject the offer of, let's celebrate this thing, let's make this thing beautiful, let's make this thing good. All right, let's make it a beautifully, surprisingly beautiful connection. And someone is like, I'm not sure if I'm buying into that. You see this one, when you look at this card, you see she looks like she's rejecting the offer. She looks like she's not convinced, she's not buying what he's selling, what he's presenting, what he's bringing to her. You understand? This is in reverse. All right, so what that means is that it's okay. It's okay to buy into it. It's okay. It's a good thing. There's not. There's you not sure, you're skeptical. You know, it's not you that's thinking those thoughts, or whatever it is that's going on. It's not coming from you. It's coming from the attack that is on the relationship by black magicians. Right. That's why you are feeling that way. Okay. What to expect from this relationship? King of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify King of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Clarify King of Pentacles in reverse. Serious attack of finances. Serious attack on your finances. Look at that. Look at that. Serious attack on your finances. Look at that. Wow. All right. So as I'm looking into this, and I'm peeking into what the guides are saying about the situation, I'm hearing the opposing forces of your life. And what they're saying is that if we can't separate you, we will definitely attack your finances. All right. We will make life so difficult for you so that it's hard for you, for the two of you to be together. All right. So look at that. They're trying to make sure that the two of you don't get married. All right. They're trying to make sure that the two of you do not get married. The commitment does not go anything beyond just, the connection doesn't go anything beyond. And who's doing this? Who is doing this? All right. So look at this, the opposing forces of your life. You see, so this is not a positive energy. You can see the energy of this person is very nefarious, is very malevolent. All right. And so this is someone who is basically making life very, this is someone who's unhappy, and they are so distorted in their state of being. These are the opposing forces of your life. These are the black magicians. These are your enemies, people that do not want to see the two of you together. They do not want to see the two of you happy in your connection. And it it gives them, you know, great pleasure to see the two of you suffering like this, all right. Spirit, show us how the situation. You will nonetheless fight, all right. You will fight your battle, and as much as it's gonna look like you have lost at some you know, in some shape or form, it's gonna look like okay, so this cards are coming out, all right. So you see, eventually this is where this connection is going. You will reunite. The guides want you together, okay. The guides, so significant people in your life include the guides that are supporting this connection, all right. The lovers, the lovers, two of cups and the lovers, they for me it's the same thing to the most part, in most instances, all right, because we've got the guides here blessing this union. It's a beautiful union. It's, as I said, it's definitely a divine counterpart. It's a divine union. You guys are each other's people, okay. And fulfillment, wish fulfillment, all right. So someone is trying to make sure that the two of you don't reach that, you know, level of commitment, but it will not happen, all right. It will not happen because the guides have ordained it to be that way, all right. So the two of you will reach the level of commitment that you desire. You will celebrate your connection, you will celebrate your union, and you will be celebrated by, you know, the benevolent forces of your life, all right. So you will walk away from you know, the toxicity of whatever it is that's trying to separate the two of you. You will escape the clutches of, you know, these malevolent forces, and you will you know, take with you whatever it is that you need to take with you, and you will overcome the challenge, all right. So whatever it is that the two of you are dealing with, it's coming from external forces that are trying to separate you. It's not coming from you, all right. So that's what I can say. Pile 3, that's what's happening, that's what's going on with this connection. I need to share with you an important message from the guides, all right. So from you, I'm going to, for you, I'm going to use Ascended Master Oracle deck so that I can hear. Let's get some advice from the guides. Let's get some advice from the guides. What do they want us to know? What do they want you to know? Listen, all right? Listen, listen, okay? Listen. Let's see the situation from a different perspective, okay? Listen to the messages that are not being said, that are not being, you know, verbally said. Listen to the silence. Listen to the quiet whispers. Listen to the guides. Listen to what is not being said outwardly. Listen, right? Manjushri. Detach from the drama, all right? Pallas Athena. Detach from the drama, okay? Someone is trying to create drama in your life. Someone is trying to attack your relationship by trying to make you and your partner fight with each other, trying to make life very difficult for the two of you. Find the blessing in your current situation. So instead of looking at what's wrong, what is it that's wrong with the connection, what is it that's not working in the connection, find what's right in the connection, okay? Find what's working in the connection, find what's good in the connection. That's Krishna, okay? Find what you need to, you know, give you a positive expectation for the connection. And remember, the attack is not coming from you, it's coming from the opposing forces of your life, all right? It's coming from external forces, it's coming from those that don't want the two of you to be together, all right. So but you're going to be okay, all right? You're going to be fine, you're going to reach your wish fulfillment. You and your partner are going to find your way back to each other in a harmonious way again, all right? You're going to celebrate your connection. You're either going to get married, or you know, you're actually going to get married and you're going to start a family. That's what the guides are showing here. So thank you so much, Divine Feminine. I'll see you at the next reading.